This is why it is inconceivable that powerful countries take actions and measures that are unilateral and that generate negative effects against the right to life, to health, to food, and to education of millions of people. Just has been stated in this General Assembly in many opportunities, these coercive measures in fact are applied extraterritorially and unilaterally. This is not only immoral, but in fact goes against international law and contravenes the Charter itself of the United Nations. It weakens multilateralism. These measures are even more to be condemned and rejected when they intentionally and directly affect the exercise and enjoyment of human rights. Human rights are inherent. They're inviolable. They cannot be double standards. Access to vaccines, medicine, medical products, and essential goods such as food cannot be subjected to political interests. Nor should the right to life or the right to health should be used as a political mechanism to put pressure at the expense of the lives of millions of people that depend on this, especially in the time of pandemic. We reject any unilateral measure aimed at preventing our countries from exercising their right to determine freely their political, economic, and social systems. A clear demonstration of the application of unilateral measures is the inhumane and criminal commercial and financial blockade against Cuba, which puts at risk the lives of more than 11 million citizens of this country in the midst of a pandemic. It's a crime against humanity, but at the same time, it is a regrettable example of how the decisions of this assembly are not implemented and complied with by certain countries. It is frustrating to admit that year after year, in spite of the virtually global unanimity in condemning the blockade, those responsible for this crime ignore the clamor of the entire world.